Video number 2, fam. Calm and pure excellence be with you. Cause if you don't have calm, you ain't expressing for shit. Cause niggas gonna have mental chambers on you and you can't let it out. Everything in this motherfucking material realm and every realm came from X and goes back to X and is meant to serve X. Every aspect. What you saying? Every concept that you could perceive. Physical, mental, emotional. Let's go. Devote that shit toward X. Watch what happens. Food, so that you could become closer to X, to your pure excellence. That's how you eat. Your mind, devoted to service to X. Your body, employed as a tool. Give up your life and find your life because X gives life. Fuck you saying? Bruh, your money, everything, your material possessions. You got two choices. Leave it all behind or devote every single thing you have to X. The fuck? And every body you know, every soul you got in your resource. Leave that shit behind, leave your position and everything behind, or devote it toward X. You know, right? You read all the books, right? You read the Gita, you read the Bible, you read the Quran, you read all this, so you know what I'm saying ain't fake. You listen to the Kemetic, you listen to every damn thing. You listen to the Hindu, you listen to every damn thing. So you know what I'm saying is in alignment. Leave it all behind and follow X. And you know what I'm saying when I say X. I don't gotta explain this shit to you no more. I'm too old. I explained this shit to you years ago. I'm explaining new things now. We need niggas teaching what the fuck I'm saying, reflecting what the fuck I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? And I'm talking to you like a real human being. No bullshit. Focus. Get your alignments back to the source. All else is illusion. All else is Maya. How do you even spell source? Xource. We use it to its highest vibration. Highest vibration. What's the highest vibration? It don't matter. The fucking, and you want to make fucking games out of it. Fucking a T is across. Okay, even when it comes to the letters, motherfucker, X is across too. Guess what, motherfucker? Capital or lowercase. You hear me? You hear what I'm saying? You see how it works in every single way. It's not even to be amazed about it. It's time to actually implement this. It's not even about it's time to rush because the world is about to die or this or that. That. And the fact that is I'm here in this caliber, in this physical manifestation at this time. Now let's see what humanity is worth. Wake the fuck up. You know why? Because this generation's fucking sleep. Sleep is shit. I ain't fucking with it, yo. I ain't fucking with it, yo. Wake the fuck up or kill me. Niggas gonna have to wake me the fuck up. Niggas gonna have to wake the fuck up. I be on the street saying the same thing. I be in the forest saying the same thing. I be anywhere saying the same thing. In any country saying the same thing. Game meetings, religions, palaces, because everything come from the same source. And if your mind revolve around that source, it don't matter where you are, what you saying is going to apply. Because you're not playing games about this. You see what I'm saying? This world can't recognize what the fuck they dealing with, then this world is going to shit. But you see, niggas like we, people who do recognize, we ain't giving up on this shit. They're like, shit, fuck it. As long as we in this body, we gonna make it happen. Shit, we like, either we could succeed or we not gonna succeed. But guess what, motherfucker? We gonna be about this shit. Whether we succeed or not, we ain't gonna stop from trying. Because even if we can't save 1 billion souls or 7 billion souls, nigga, we gonna take one soul with us to fucking salvation, whatever the fuck you call heaven. We gonna take one soul with us there. One soul, and that's all I really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, if I had one soul, and even if it's my own soul only that goes, then that's what's secured. You know what I'm saying? If it's my soul that's secure only, then my soul is secured. You know what I'm saying? The fucking kingdom. What the hell? It's the kingdom of heaven. This motherfucker's fake as hell. Nirvana is a kingdom. The kingdom of heaven. Niggas don't fucking know about no fucking kingdom. Niggas don't know about royalty. What the fuck? Niggas don't know about none of that shit. You fucking abandon the fucking kingdom of heaven. But you know what? It didn't even have to be introduced. It didn't even have to be introduced to you in that concept. It didn't even have to be introduced to you in the form of royalty or sovereignty or anything like that. It could have been introduced to you in any motherfucking way. But you got to make sure that you focus on what it is. People use words so that people can understand things to the mind, because the mind is ruling everything. The fucking mind. But if you're not using words and all these things that the mind is used to, then you rule from your spot where you is. And the mind is your tool again. And you're not serving the mind. Nigga, if they say existence is in the mind of God, right? Then let me ask you a question. Are you going to serve existence at that point, or are you going to serve God? Right? If they say life is in God's mind, if life is in the mind of X, what are you going to serve? My mind or my whole being? When the mind is only a part of it, right? When I tell you that I am here in the flesh, I'm not kidding. I've been trying to say this to human beings forever. I'd be nice, I'd be patient, I could be all of that. But you know you can't stop the fire. This is spiritual. Life is spiritual. We have no intelligence or basis to form anything without guidance from the intuition that is known as the pure excellence. All right? Without that, you ain't doing shit. You gotta keep your energy. You gotta worry about people who focus on the higher things. Focus on the most high energy. Try out the most high energy. Be focused on X. Focus. Try X. Do that shit. Whether it's positive or negative, if your attention is there, you coming closer and closer to X regardless. Fusion process. And X is purity, pure excellence. You don't have to, it don't matter. You could be pain, you could bring it pleasure, it don't matter. You can mold it in any fucking way. It's gonna mold to the way you want it to mold, and then it's gonna go back to purity. Every time. That's X. Every time. I tell you straight up, nobody know more about X than me. Nobody on this planet. Nobody love X than me. Nobody who ever lived. Nobody who ever will live. I'm telling you right now. Try it. I'm telling you right now. What are you saying, bruh? I am the purest manifestation of X on this planet. What are you saying? Try it. Try it. All is X. You ain't gonna see a purer catalyst than this. Motherfucker, all these animals, they're bound to all these habits because of their physical structure. But then you have the human with the most advanced neurological system, the most advanced central nervous system on the motherfucking planet is pure, able to think, able to change to any fucking way, right? Now, we're the most fucking purest out of all these animals. We're not bound to this feeling. We're not bound to this thought. We're not bound. We got free access, right? Who's the fucking purest? As far as I look the fuck around, get your ego the fuck out of here is X. Is X. It purely reflects the infinite qualities of air. It purely reflects the infinite qualities of the base spirit. Spirit. How do you spell spirit? X-P-I-R-I-T. X-P-I-R-I-T is spirit. If X-P-I-R-I-T is spirit, what are you doing? You're revolving around the spirit, right? Motherfucker, the human is the clearest reflection of that shit. And me myself, I am the purest reflection of that. You hear me? Look at my form. Melanin is the highest motherfucking form in the fucking planet. I got that check. Letting your hair grow out naturally without motherfuckers touching it, right? Look at my hair, right? You see that? Locks, long as hell. Look at this new growth. I let nature, I just only fucking life touch that. Pure, right? No influence from the human world, from man-made world, from everybody else shit, right? I had fucking little influence. That's because of love. These are love scars. You see this dye? That's because I try to look like the one who I thought was my female self, right? If it wasn't for that, you would have seen not a single drip of dye. You see this? On my forehead and right hand, I had no tattoos on my body. I have no piercings. Left myself unfucking touched. But you see this? Forehead and right hand? That's in the name of spirit because it's fucking indoctrinated. It's indoctrinated. What are you saying? This is the most high. And who do you see, right? With anything on their forehead and right hand? Right? You see some barcode shit. You see some shit like a G. Some shit that's a copy from somebody else. This is original from source. From source. It ain't copied from nobody else. Ain't nobody out here with something on their forehead and right hand from source, from the authentic spirit, from the real father, King Calm. And that isn't a copy from somebody else. Everybody out here on that copycat shit, and they satisfied and satiated. And I'm trying to help everybody. I got love for you. I'm not here to beat your ass. I got love for you. I'm here to elevate you, show you the fucking light. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Got me fucked. You know what I'm saying? And it's always going to be this way. It's been like this for eons. It's been this way for all generations. And it's going to be this way. All roads lead to X because all roads come from X. When you hear my words, when you perceive my energy, regardless of what mood I'm in, regardless of what my focus in, you will see it. You won't even know what to explain. You know how many niggas that tell me, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about you. Nigga, I'm X. I could say it in pure English, but that you still will act confused. That's why I don't explain shit. I can say it in clear fucking language and you still confused. Step one, motherfucker, is to drop the motherfucking confusion. You don't need to be confused at all. Drop the confusion. Breathe. Breath X. You want to learn the philosophy? What do you want to learn? The religion? What do you want to learn? The order? What do you want to learn? What is it that you want to learn? You're always looking for some shit. But here I am. And can you look at me and listen to me without motherfucking saying all these things in your head? Things popping up. Because you ain't really listening. If you're listening and speaking at the same time, it ain't happening. You got thoughts popping up in your head. You got to see the tree of life. You got to see X for what it is. You got to see me for what I am and who I am for what I am. X out the I. And then you see pure excellence because when you soaking in something and when you enjoy it, that's what it really affects you. Like if you getting a fucking blowjob, right? And you saying all these things in your head, you're not really enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? But if you just sit up there in the experience, then you enjoy it. Or, you know, fuck you. If you see fucking food and you eating food and it's real good, but you saying all these things about it and you thinking all these things based on prior knowledge, you can't really enjoy it. But if you just put it in your mouth and enjoy the experience, that's when you really are the experience. You really know what it tastes like. You really know what it is. You know how many niggas gonna come try to explain what a lemon is to you? But they never had a lemon, but they went and researched a lemon. They know how to grow lemons. They know every damn thing in the fucking universe about lemons, but they never put it in their motherfucking mouth. They don't know shit about a lemon. Talking about they know everything about a lemon. What do you know? What do you know? Nigga, put the lemon in your mouth. Here I am, the purest manifestation of X. What does my mind constantly focus on, right? The source, right? My mind constantly focuses on X. What am my body? What am I consistently employed? What am I always doing? Building the kingdom, doing things like that. Focus on the most high in the most intense way. How many people can you say is 24/7 mind constantly on that? Just that. Just that. How many people? Do you know personally? Probably a fucking handful, right? Probably a fucking handful. Oh, 11 minutes. But nah, son, but let me tell you, so there are some rare ass people, right? And even when you bring those people together, you'll see who is who. Eventually, once you bring those handful of people together, you're gonna see who is X out of all of them. But until then, you know, we loving each other, we helping each other build, because everybody came from some imperfect spot and we're growing into our divinity. Don't be saturated, don't be satisfied with where you are right now. There's always a level higher that you can go, bruh. You could come closer to X. You could come closer to the full glory of X. You don't know that the whole universe working the way of source. It all revolves around source. That's all the cell's thinking, source. It revolves around the source. And as you get more complex, you start thinking all these complex thoughts. You know what I'm saying? But it all revolves around that shit. So get back to source. How do you spell source? X-O-U-R-C-E. I don't like those extra letters. I don't like it. I'm just speaking like that just to satisfy y'all. But I'm really want to say get back to X. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers think that this body, this mind is X, that this, whatever I'm saying, this passion is X. This is not X. This is just a tool of X. You see? Oh my God. And it's getting closer and closer and closer to fusion. You coming closer and closer to shit I've been saying for years. Shit I've been saying, shit I've been on, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers only got pieces and fragments. Why? Does it seem like the next person you see is the next person that you see on a different level? It's because it's true. We're all the same person on a different vibration. And no two people on this planet, just like no two snowflakes are the same, okay? Everybody is unique, which means no two people are on the same vibration. So discern who is higher and not based on these fucking stereotypical impressions that you got in your mind. You got to know what is higher based on what actually is. Observe the light for what it is. Observe the excellence for what it is, rather than having these impressions in your mind and this philosophy that's blocking you from what's actually going on. It's you cutting your own potential with the bullshit in your head. You cutting your own potential with the bullshit in your eye. You got to make a fucking change with that, bruh. You got to be willing to grow. Everybody always telling somebody how to be. I don't give a fuck about telling you how to live. I don't give a fuck how you live. You could live to you about to die tomorrow. You could go commit suicide. You could be super high and fucking save the world and fucking make the earth green again. I don't give a fuck. I got people to tell you how to live. I ain't focused on that. I'm focused on bringing you back to the source. I'm focused on spirituality. I'm focused on bringing you back to X. Fuck you thought that was. Bring anybody talk to me directly. Can't see me. What are you cultivating? Everything you cultivate in the end of the day, if it ain't there to serve the Most High, it's going to crumble. And if it ain't in alignment with the Most High, it's going to crumble. And eventually we see, oh my God, when we went from white Jesus, right, to Selassie, what did they do with their black intelligence? They was like, oh, so we got God in the form of this man who's not here, who's not in the flesh, but we made it realistic by pinning it on a man, Haile Selassie. He's actually a man, but God manifested in man. And that's when we started becoming geniuses. That's when things started going big in the modern time, not just past times. Because before it was always based on some past shit. Oh, Muslims and their crusades. Oh, Christian and their things, you know what I'm saying? That's what everybody following, ancient things, right? But now we had movements blowing up in the present. Spiritual movements that rippled across the planet and impacted it so great. Rastafarianism, what's that? Rastafari. When they put God on a living being, Haile Selassie, while he was living, he himself, he said, I never said I was God. They saying it about me. right? That's what he said. But when you put that on a living being, when you put life on life and not in imagination, you see what happens. Now you start revolving around the source in reality. Ego fucked that up because we took that aspect out for a long time. So there's been heavy nothing but ego and a bunch of bullshit that took over. A whole bunch of compulsive random bullshit. Compulsive random intelligence. Compulsive random shit took over. And now we lost the aspect of God completely. Completely. But now we made that change when we put it in man and we reconstructed righteous order with Rastafarians. They ain't no fight against that shit like, oh yeah, the Rasta way is horrible. No, they like, "Nigga, take me to paradise, make me eat, bring me to Jah, the Most High, the transcendentalism." Now you put the Most High on a fucking physical human being, what's gonna happen? Who else did that? This has all been happening recently, right? Who else did it? Eligio, right? Babaji. He's telling people he's God. He's telling people he's the Most High, right? He's pinning the Most High on himself, right? But he's still on that part. See, the difference between Babaji and Selassie is that Selassie said, nah, they saying I'm God, and I'm not saying I'm God. So that movement, it did what it did at that time. And in this day, after all these years, it spread and rippled to that level. Babaji, he said, I'm God. Not only they saying I'm God, but I'm saying I'm God as well. And the movement has happened so much faster than the beginning of the Rastafarian movement. Do you know? It's happening so much faster than in the beginning times. I seen the document. I researched all this shit. What have I been doing my whole life? Fuck. I said, well, if this a God, I want to see this motherfucker. Fuck. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Ain't nothing more important than that shit. Fuck. And so, I stumbled across all this information about the origins, roots of Rastafarianism. So Babaji is taking it to a new level. Here's the difference between Babaji and X. X is saying that I am X. He's saying that, we're all X. We're all the Most High. You're your own leader, this and that. I'm coming at it from a new level. Love me or hate me. I'm coming at it from the Most High level, taking it to another plane. I'm the first one in the flesh, fully embracing it, saying that I am X. You know why? Because, bitch, I'm X. That's just it. And I could go. I could fucking die today or tomorrow. And guess what? I'll be okay. I'll come back in a new body. I say, man, I'm going for 100 years. Let me just plant these seeds and fucking dip the fuck out, come back and see what y'all done with it. See if I can enjoy my paradise again. So I can eat, sleep, shit, smoke, and fuck. Okay? But until then, you know what I'm saying? I could stay here and fight. I could stay on this planet and fight. You know what I'm saying? There's hella fucking planets. This is not the only planet. There's hella races. I'm implementing fucking pure excellence in hella races, and hella planets, and hella worlds that you don't know about. I came back to this world for a lifetime here, quote unquote, while simultaneously living other lifetimes, but y'all don't hear that. Y'all really don't. Just laugh it out. I want to see you dance. I want to see you dance and joy and delight in everything that's being shed. Because if you have that love in your heart, that's when you're going to see clearer. But if you are more ego sensitive than life sensitive, then you're going to be tripped up. If you're more ego sensitive than life sensitive, then you're going to be fucked up. You understand? Who am I? What's my name? I am X. No turning back. I'm pushed to the limit. I could only type it before. I couldn't actually get on a live ass video and fucking tell you this shit. You know what I'm saying? I had this spirit heavily in California, but the shit watered down because I say I'm gonna have more honey than vinegar because I want to attract people. Motherfucker, I'm not worried about being attractive, motherfucker. I'm telling you straight the fuck up. And if this shit don't attract you and you not on the vibration, I ain't looking for your ass any fucking way because you're just gonna do nothing but compromise and fuck my shit the fuck up. I don't give a fuck how high you think you are. I don't give a fuck how low you think you are. This is specific. You hear me? This is fucking specific. And I'm telling you straight up. And you ain't gonna come in my life. Like, in my head, my son is with me at all times. And unless, if I'm fucking up, I'm fucking up. I gotta get on myself. But you ain't gonna come in my life fucking this shit up. Nah, I secured this shit. I secured this shit, bruh. Ain't bringing that shit around my son. Baby Buddha is inside of me. That's what them niggas say. Baby X is inside of me. And I'm constantly caring for baby X. Constantly. Some influences I won't take and I won't tolerate. I won't. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? People are panicking. Yeah, baby X gonna know that big X ain't no bitch. That's for sure. Big X ain't nobody bitch. That's for sure. Baby X gonna have that spirit embedded in him. And everybody who fuck with him and anybody who fuck with me is gonna know that shit. You see what I'm saying? I fucking do any fucking thing. Do by any means necessary. I don't give a fuck. You could bring any fucking obstacle. You could bring any nightmare. I'll fucking tackle that shit. I take that shit on like, what? You know what I'm saying? As a human, you're gonna have, it's natural to have these feelings of fear, these lower vibrating feelings uprising. But you gotta look at your higher self and face your higher self. Because you got people watching you. You put it out of vibration with every decision that you make, with every thought and every intention that you have, every single moment. So breathe and know that you can't be out here looking like no little motherfucking bitch to these motherfucking youth that's watching you. Like you the system's bitch. You really the system, you anti-X system's bitch right now. For real, what's happening? You stuck on that shit. Like how you stuck on a 9 to 5. You stuck on that bullshit. And I ain't about that shit. And my seeds and none of mine gonna be about that shit. You gonna see my example. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. We put the shades on and kick back and smoke a blunt and laugh at that shit. For real talk. Because we growing anyway. Everybody on the same vibe. You see this spirit? You recognize the spirit? It's your spirit. You can invoke the same power. I'm like, yo, how you do this without X? I'm trying to tell you, before I was here in the flesh, it was just listen to the master, then go about your own life, and then seek X that way. But now that I'm here in the flesh, what are you seeking? There's no inside of you no more. I'm here. The fuck? Because I came to demonstrate to you in the flesh. You don't look within, no look within. I had to go through all that just to wake the fuck up who the fuck I was. I would have been woke since birth if the motherfucking magnetism wasn't so fucking polluted and dirty when I came and descended here. And if my body and my mind and everything wasn't fucked up so hard, because they knew this is the time that I'm coming back and they need to fuck us up to prevent this whole world from stopping. But no matter how bad you fucked me up as a baby, you wasn't gonna keep me as a puppet looking like y'all. I was bound to come out. It didn't matter which vessel. And here I am, came back. No more look within, motherfucker. I'm here. Look at me. The fuck? And you only gonna find the same thing that you find within right here. Look to another master. I'm not pointing you toward nobody no more. This is some real shit. This is not kumbaya, ala la 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 booba. This is real shit. I am here. I am X. What the fuck? I'm throwing this phone. Hey, calm and pure excellence be with you. All love, fire.